They can be obvious or invisible to others. If you haven't lived with a disability, it's difficult to know what someone with one is going through.
WCCO's Frankie McLister spoke with a local nonprofit working to change that.
Sometimes we get feedback.
This is Sophia.
My disability is called acute embryopathy.
And she's here to tell you all about it.
We are just like everyone else. We have wants, desires.
As she practices for her next presentation in her role as an ambassador with the Ambassadors for Respect program,
which pairs groups of adults with developmental disabilities who go into fourth grade classrooms and teach violence prevention skills.
Just like this.
Instead of saying disabled person, it's always much better to say person with a disability.
Giving tips and tricks like this to fourth graders, as the program says most bullying happens in later elementary and middle school years. Run by nonprofit Peacemaker Minnesota, A4R hopes to teach roughly 150 classrooms and 4,000 students in 2025.
And what are the 3 skills you teach?
Self-advocacy, inclusion, and person-first language.
And Sophia's not the only one prepping. Over 100 other ambassadors across 17 teams in Minnesota and one in Wisconsin are too. All of this, including her friend Paul.
Sophia, you have the nicest chair.
In a statement from the Minnesota Governor's Council on Developmental Disabilities, who's primarily funded the program for over a decade, they say the reason this is a critical program is that it's a low-cost, highly effective method in preventing abuse. And because of this funding, ambassadors are paid for this work.
I'm going to be handicapped for the rest of my life, but I'm make the best of it.
Frankie McLister, WCCO News.
If you or someone you know would like to be involved with the program, we have more information on WCCO.com.